Canada's first-generation citizenship rule. In today's video update, we're going to discuss the first-generation citizenship rule of Canada. One of the intriguing factors of Canadian citizenship is the first-generation rule. Welcome to yet another episode from your favorite YouTube channel, Job and Scholarships. Click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel, also the notification bell to get notified whenever I drop a video in this channel. The rule is a measure to safeguard the integrity of the Canadian immigration system. Therefore, if you suit Canada's first-generation citizenship rule, you could become a Canadian citizen by birth. Let's take a more detailed look at this rule, which are as follows. Naturalization. Birth inside Canada. Birth outside Canada. The first-generation rule. The enactment of the rule. Let's discuss briefly about Canadian citizenship by naturalization. First, let's talk about naturalization. Every year, tens of thousands of immigrants enter Canada and achieve permanent residency. Regardless, to gain citizenship, they are required to fulfill specific criteria. For instance, they must live in Canada for a minimum of 195 days before applying for citizenship in the past 5 years. Of course, this is not the sole requirement. If the applicants satisfy all criteria, they could apply for citizenship, and upon grant of citizenship, they will be naturalized citizens. Please keep in mind that a naturalized citizen is a first-generation citizen. Let's understand Canadian citizenship by birth inside Canada. If a child is born on Canadian soil, they become citizens by birth. Although there is one exception to this rule, the child will not become a citizen by birth if one of the parents is a diplomat or an employee of a different government and the other parent is not a permanent resident or Canadian citizen. Certainly, all other children could be Canadian citizens if born inside the country. Furthermore, the condition for those born prior to February 15, 1977 becomes complex. An individual is a first-generation citizen if they become Canadian by birth. What is Canadian citizenship by birth outside? Assuming a child is born outside Canada only if at least one of the parents is a first-generation citizen, the child will become a Canadian citizen by birth. Lastly, let's summarize Canada's first-generation citizenship rule established on what we discussed earlier. A child born outside Canada becomes a Canadian citizen only on the basis if at least one of the parents is a Canadian citizen by birth, born on Canadian soil, or is a naturalized Canadian citizen. If this update was helpful, like, share and subscribe to our channel. Let me know what you think of this video in the comments. Thanks for your support. Job and Scholarships appreciates.